Hi, my name is Brendan Bardick with Brendan Bardick Real Estate Coaching, where our mission is to train the most elite real estate agents and coaches on earth. Today I'm going to be talking about a very important subject, which is the comparative market analysis. Okay, so the comparative market analysis is probably in any listing presentation, and I'm going to be doing an entire series of all about the listing presentation, is probably one of the most important pieces of it, because you need to be able to establish price and make sure that it's a price that's going to cause the property to sell, so that you can have success as a professional listings agent or realtor as a whole. Right? So when I break down the CMA, I'm going to talk to you about how to do it in a virtual atmosphere, meaning that you can't be there to present it right in front of the client, and also how to do it if you were sitting in front of the client. Now, to prepare a CMA, the main pieces that you're going to need are broken down very simply as this. You're going to need an Altos stat sheet, right? So we use what's called Altos Research that provides us market stats. Now, you don't have to use Altos, you can use whatever company you want, but you need to have at least 3 to 4 pages of market statistics so that you can leverage those statistics to have an educated conversation with your seller, depending upon what the objections are or concerns are with the market, okay? So again, market statistics, we use Altos Research, okay? Now, number 2, what you're gonna need is you're going to need to have at least 3 active properties that are active on the market that are comparable in size, style, and location to your home. So actives, then you're going to want to have 3 under contracts that are similar, if available. Now, if you're in a hot market and there's no actives and there's 2 under contracts, that's fine. But your target strategy is 3 actives, 3 under contracts, and 6 closed sales. All right? So 6 closed sales if available. Now, if they're not, don't use a property from an entirely different area or something else just to try to have that number. Use whatever makes sense. The other golden rule is try not to have anything older than 6 months. No comparables that are older than 6 months on the closed sales, because again, they don't matter because the market's changed in 6 months, and also no appraiser will be able to utilize those comparables once you go under contract anyway. So sometimes you're gonna get the seller go, well, hey, this house sold for this much about a year ago. I understand, but that was a year ago. So let me explain to you why we need to stay within 6 months because of the appraisal situation, okay? Now, you want those comps lined up. So market stats, then lowest active to highest active, lowest under contract to highest under contract, and then lowest closed sale to highest closed sale. Last piece you're gonna need for a powerful and effective market analysis is a stat page, a 1-line stat page of all the properties that you just talked about side by side. And this is done for you in almost all of your MLSs. It can do all of this for you. You're gonna have a stat page. Now in that stat page, it's gonna have average price per square foot. It's gonna have all of these things broken down with you, or broken down. It's gonna have list price versus sales price ratio. All of this I know sounds a little crazy. Once you see the stat page, it'll make a lot more sense. And you're going to want to utilize this so you can get the seller to stop being emotional and start really understanding the numbers of what the recent home solds have been in their neighborhood or their area. Okay? The next 2 are probably the most important pieces is your intelligent pricing sheets. So we call it the intelligent pricing triangle. Now, again, I teach an entire class on this, a full webinar about the entire process called List Like a Boss. You can join and check out that class. It'll have all of this. We also provide the handouts. All you need to do is go in the bio below and join our Facebook page. And again, hit subscribe to this button so you can get the rest of the series. But yeah, that's where we cover this from start to finish with an actual live role play of what this looks like in real time, excuse me. So that is the sheet that you need. So the pricing triangle, and then how price is affected over time. So those are the last 2 big important pieces of your CMA. Again, I'll go over those in detail, but this way you can provide a powerful market analysis, learn how to use it. I'll teach you how to practice with it. So when you're in front of a seller, or if you're doing it digitally. Now, here's the thing with digitally. If we're doing it because of, COVID-19, or you have an out-of-state seller, Everything's going to apply, except we're going to put that into a PDF or a digital brochure format. We use a company called Issue that makes a beautiful digital presentation of our market analysis that we can then email ahead of time to the client for them to review, and then we have a video conference call to go over it with them in detail. Again, I teach all of that in our extended webinar called List Like a Boss. Well, I hope these tips were helpful to you. I know they'll make an impact on your business. And as always, I wish you great success.